welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Camryn Allyse. Today I'm going to be doing a review on the Juvia's Place eyeshadow palettes, the Zulu palette and the Saharan palette. These palettes have amazing colors in them. Let me just show you. The Saharan palette comes with all these different shades. These shades have names. We have Sokatoa, What a Babe, Borrower, Kia, Zoya, Iman, Jamila, I think that's how you say it, Jamila, Senegal, Chad, Katsina, Lulu, and Fula. All these colors are so gorgeous. In this look, I used Jamila, this burnt orange shade, and then Sokatoa, this really bright red shade. And I also used the Zulu palette, which has this like super cool picture on. I love this picture. But these have like super bright, vibrant, true like neon colors, I think. In this palette, I used the orange and the purple, the teal and the blue. I love this palette. Some of the colors were a little like, but overall they're super pigmented, like super nice, super easy to blend, super true to color. So yeah, if you guys want to see how I got this blue, red, purple cut crease situation, then just keep on watching. So first I'm going to go into the Zulu palette, and I'm going to take this orange, and I'm going to run that through the crease with a light hand. When I first dip into this palette, I noticed there's a lot of like buildup. I don't know if you can see it, but like it created a little bit of fallout. It's nothing too serious. You can't tell on camera, but yeah, it gives you a lot like these palettes give a lot of pigment. When you dip in there, you really don't need to like swirl it, because one, there's a lot of fallout, and two, they're so pigmented. Well, this orange is so pigmented that you really don't need to go in that much. But I'm really just going to take this and run this through the crease. And I'm just going to be using circular motions back and forth. And we're really going to build this color up, so you want to just start with a light hand and then keep going back in, because if you go in with like too heavy of a hand, you may get too much orange, and you can always build up, you can't go back. Just always remember that when building up eyeshadow. You gotta be very patient with these, with any shadows. But these blend out really nice. As you can see, like I'm like building this color up so easily. Like it's literally taking me nothing. And then I was using the Zoeva 221 Soft Luxe brush for the crease, and then I'm going to take my E23 from Morphe and just make sure that's nice and blended at the top. Then next I'm going to go into the Sahara palette, which is this one. Super pretty colors, super nice. I'm going to take this burnt orange color called Jamila. I feel like I just said that, it's so weird. Jamila. I don't know how to say it. I'm pretty sure it's Jamila, or Jamila. I don't know. But it's this orange color right here. And I'm just going to take there with this Real Techniques blending brush. I just got this in the little pack. And I'm going to go in with, I don't know why I threw that. I'm going to go in with this shade. Jamila, the burnt orange shade in the palette. It's the only orange shade. And I'm going to go in just basically in the same spot, but not as high, so the lower crease. And this palette, it's not having as much fallout as I did. Like when I dip my brush, again, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see on camera, but when I dip into my brush and I swirl, there's really not too much fallout. Like this is after about 3 swatches. So it's really not like super pigmented, but I mean, I like it. It's not It's not as pigmented as it could be, I feel, but it's still a really good shadow. It definitely has some color. You can even just see how it adds that nice deepness to the outer corner. We're going to bring that all the way in. I definitely have to go back in with this orange more than the last one. I feel like these are they probably have two different formulas. Even the shadows may all have different formulas just because they're so colorful. And then what I'm doing is I'm bringing it all the way to the inner corner by the nose because I just love how that looks. And it also helps when you're trying to snatch your nose, making it look skinnier. And then of course going back in with that Zoeva blending brush and just blending those edges out. And I think I want to actually go in more. Okay, now I'm starting to get a little fallout with Jamila, but still not as pigmented as the other orange for sure. It's not as much fallout. But I really like it. It's still nice, a nice color. And I just keep going back in until it looks how I want. Because this isn't supposed to be like an orangey look. It's supposed to be more red tones. Okay, so then I'm going to go in with XOXO, which is this like red, almost, it has a couple of pinky undertones actually. But it's like this red, like a cherry red. A candy paint red kind of color. And I'm going to take that with a 332 brush, which is this dome-shaped brush. It's really good for getting in the crease, and I want to really blow out this color and blow out this look. When I tap into this one, you guys can't see it, but it does have a little more fallout than the orange one. But this color is like super pigmented. With the other orange, it's really pigmented. The orange in this palette, the Zulu palette, really pigmented with a lot of fallout. And with this palette, what I'm seeing is that the orange wasn't as pigmented, but still very pigmented with not a lot of fallout. And then this XOXO color, this red color right here, I'm going to swatch that for you. This is the color XOXO. Compared to the orange, like that's so crazy, that's one swipe. The orange was, I did about two, I tried twice. And the red came out just like, it's crazy. So I feel like the orange is probably the one, the burnt orange Jamila and the Saharan palette is probably one of the less pigmented. This red shade XOXO, very pigmented. A little bit of fallout, but nothing crazy like the orange shade. And I'm just going to really go in there, focus it on the outer corner, and work my way in, and just add product as I go. So for the lid color, I used this teal shade right here. It looks like a baby blue on camera, but it's really like a teal. Let me see. I'm going to swatch it for you guys. I put this on my lid. It swatches like okay. It's kind of like faded. It's not like super pigmented. But I put that, tried to put it on my lid, and I'm going to show you. I used a whole bunch of different brushes because it just would not stick, like, at all. It wouldn't stick to my lid. Like, I used all these brushes trying to pack it on. They picked up the color. Like, you can even see there's still, like, powder in it. Like, it picked up the color, and I used this one's like a flat concealer brush. And then I used a synthetic brush. I used this is a synthetic Morphe brush. And then I used kind of like a dense, fluffy shader brush. This is a different kind of shaded brush. Same thing though. Like, I don't even, and none of them worked except for this one worked a little bit, but that color, like, I couldn't get it on. I even tried to use my finger. So, I don't know if anybody knows how to make that color work. Leave it down in the comments, but for me, like, it's just, like, that's how it will look on my eye. Like, I'm gonna put it on. It worked best with the concealer brush, the synthetic concealer brush, the Sigma F75. And then just see how this comes on. Like, it picks up a lot. Like, that was just like 2 swipes. It picks up a lot. But when I try to pack it on, like, can you see that? It's like really dull. It's patchy, like it's not. It's really bad. The color is really similar to the one in the Jaclyn Hill palette, but I'm just gonna try it. I made it work on this eye, so I'm just gonna keep using it. Like, I can see my base through the shadow. And I'm just gonna try to just, and it gives me a lot of fallout. Like, I can feel the fallout on my face. I know this line isn't neat anymore. I'm gonna clean it up. I told you guys in my last video, I do my eyeshadow so messy, and then I'll clean it up. It'll come together, guys. So that's about as much color as I can get on there. But now I'm gonna go in with this really pretty sky blue color. This one, it's so pretty. And it's like has shimmers in it. It's really nice. And this one is super pigmented. That's like 1 swipe. Like, it's so nice. I'm gonna pack that on. First I'm gonna use my finger, and then I'm gonna go in with the brush. But I like to pack shimmers on with my finger first. Now I'm going to go in with the Morphe M421 brush, and I'm going to use that to pack on the shimmery color. And then I'm going to spray my brush with the All Nighter Setting Spray from Urban Decay. And then, ouch, I'm going to go back in and put some more of that shimmer on just so it's more popping. Okay, now that we've packed that color on, I'm just going to keep going back, not adding any color, but just going back with those brushes that we were using, just to make sure they're all nice and blended. Actually, I'm going to go in with the black color we used from the Saharan palette, just to deepen up the purple just a little bit, like the smallest amount. Okay, so I'm going to do my wing liner, I'm going to put on some lashes, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I've put on my lashes and done my liner, I'm going to do the lower lash line. I'm going to take, out of the Saharan palette, I'm going to take the colors Jamila, and Sokotoa. I'm going to mix those two together and put that on the outer corner of my eye. I'm going to use that Real Techniques blending brush. And then I'm going to take some of that purple from the Zulu palette that I used in my crease to make that little line right there. I'm going to take that with that Sigma E45 brush, and I'm going to take that right on the outer corner. I'm going to do some highlight. I'm going to use the MAC Soft and Gentle highlight. I feel like this is a classic. Like, I remember, like, when I very first started watching YouTube, like, I heard about the Soft and Gentle highlight. Like, that was everybody's thing, was the Soft and Gentle highlight. So, and it's still popping. Like, I just started using it again, and I was like, it's still popping. Like, it's a lot of fallout. You can't see it on camera, but it's a lot of fallout, but still a good highlighter. And I'm taking this Luxie 522 tapered highlighter brush. It's broken, that's why I'm holding it so close. If you hold it further back, it'll probably work better. So just don't hold it like this, but mine's broken. Oh, it's so pretty. And that's just such a, like, gentle hand that I'm using that with. And look at that. It's so, like, soft and subtle and pretty. Like, it's soft and gentle. Cupid's bow. Okay, now that we've done highlighter, it's popping. It's cute. I like it. I'm going to just do lips, and then we'll be all done. All done. Finito. Finished. I'm going to take my NYX lip liner in the color Mauve. It looks like this. And I'm just going to line my lips with this. I'm just going to put that across the outer corners of my mouth. I know it kind of looks a little funky and streaky right now, but I just kind of wanted that pinky lip color in the background. But I'm going to take the Jouer Fifth Avenue in the color Fifth Avenue, the gloss. I love this gloss. It's so pretty. So pretty. And I'm going to take this all over the lips. And it has a nice color to it, so you don't need to, like, completely line your lips. Like, I just take this stuff, put this on my lips, and I'm good to go. So now I'm just going to take my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray to set my face. And I'm just going to, like, drench my face in this. Basically, take a bath. I just like to fan my face after, because I saw Kim Kardashian's makeup artist do this, Mario, and I was like, oh yes. He said it helps blend your makeup better when it's drying, and, like, girl, let me tell you, it does. He didn't lie. Okay, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want me to review any more companies, just leave them in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!